Welcome back as we get set for our second period of play. Goaltenders trading nets, now sitting further away from their team benches, as Hingham continues on a power play. A minute 14 left in that power play as we start the period. Hingham down by 2, looking to put themselves up on the scoreboard. From the left side, centering pass to the slot, poked away by the Coyotes. Shot, saved by Sadaker. Played around the side of the cage, that one chipped up out in front. Played from behind the net. Shot across the crease. Played down below the goal line. Centering pass out in front and held onto by Sadaker. And the Coyotes gain the whistle. And so we'll have line changes ahead of the face-off. To Sadaker's left. Controlling the puck off the face-off, the Coyotes wailing around the boards, sending it out to neutral ice. As this one goes around the corner back in the Coyote zone. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Coyotes. As this is poked away from the face-off circle, blockered away by Sadaker, still loose out in front. And now battling for it. Sadaker comes up with it once again. Just a handful of seconds left on the penalty. That one played around the dashers to the far side. Poked away, and now the Coyotes, as they gain an extra skater, put one on net. And held onto by Whitmore. Now skating 5-on-5. Will face off to Whitmore's right. 10:37 remaining, second period action. Played out to the left point, fired down to the half boards. Coyotes in the offensive zone, looking to add to their lead. Played down low as Hingham picks it up from the corner. Chipped along, picked up at the half boards, and then sent out into the middle of the zone. Shot, goal! And a costly play by Hingham, pulling the puck away from the half boards into the open ice from the top of the face-off circle, wide side, shooting one right down Broad Street as that clears past Whitmer. And the Coyotes now out to a 3-0 lead with 10:15 remaining, second period action.
Coyotes goal scored by number 3, Justin Jackson. The goal was unassisted. Time of goal, 1 minute 45 seconds of the second period.
And this icing call will bring the puck back to the Coyote zone, facing off to Sadaker's right. Played away by the Coyotes, forcing it past everybody, racing up ahead. And now played to the near side at neutral ice. Coyotes harassing Hingham. And Hingham now with the puck along the left side, skating in on the left wing side, down to the corner, poke checked away, sent up along the boards. The Coyotes take possession. That one passed off of a skate, and we reverse direction back into the Coyote zone. That one deflected out into the middle of the zone, picked up by Hingham, poke checked, and that one flipped out to neutral ice. Drifting back into their own zone, the Hingham defenseman picks up the puck, sends it out to neutral ice, and now a loose puck. And a whistle. That was a delayed penalty. Downing going back to the box. And so we'll have a face-off outside the Hingham zone on the far side dot. 9:07 remaining, second period action. Hingham down by 3, looking to get onto the board. Now skating 5-on-4.
2 minutes for tripping. 7 penalty, 2 minutes for 50 seconds.
Played out to neutral ice. Out around to the right faceoff circle. Feeding the slot. Shot. Save. As Whitmore dives on it in the crease. A good play by the young Hingham goaltender. .8:43 remaining, second period action. Still a minute 36 remaining in the power play. Tied up in the Hingham zone as Hingham comes away with it. A lot of pressure being applied by these Coyotes. Even short-handed. As that one is caught up in the Coyote players' equipment as they pull away from the boards. Battling for it in the corner. And now it comes out, avoiding the defense and a backhander. And Borzone with a goal on the backhander, scoring shorthanded. And now the Coyotes extending the lead. 8:10 remaining, second period action. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, a round robin matchup between Hingham Youth Hockey and the Junior Coyotes. Ooh, and just barely offsides as the Coyote winger is racing back to the blue line, trying to get out. Played out to the corner. Deep in the Hingham zone. Played from the end boards, around the corner. And tied up along the half boards. This is benefiting the Coyotes as Hingham is on the power play and precious time whittling away during the skater advantage. Played through neutral ice. Coyotes reversing course, heading back into the offense from the left wing side. Skating around the official, taking contact in the corner. And that'll be cross-checking. And that's unfortunate there, as the Coyote was trying to avoid the official, had to veer away very quickly, and not really much that could be done for either of these players to back away as they collided in the corner. Either way, 2 will go to the box, 1 for each side, and will face off to Whitmore's right. 7 minutes remaining. And they'll skate 5-on-5. Played from behind the net. Back to the end boards. Trying to spread out the pressure. Tied up at the end boards. And this is favoring the Coyotes. Unfortunate calls there, but evenly applied, and so they still skate at full strength. Down at the bottom of the slot, shot, Whitmore with the save, and Hingham protecting the crease as the whistle had blown. And any hockey skater is taught to protect that crease and the goaltender within it. Midway through the game, midway through the second period. 6:12 remaining as this one drifts out to neutral ice. The Coyotes with an errant pass, needing to reform as they turn over possession, and Hingham firing it wide of the net. Picked up at the half boards on the far side, played up to the point, held in at the zone. And now racing ahead, a 4-on-1, a chip shot, and that one misses, and Hingham escapes a certain disaster there. That might be too much of an advantage, 4-on-1. There's only really time to put off one shot, and unless you get a rebound, having those extra skaters doesn't really do much benefit. Played around the end boards from behind the net. Trying to go for the wraparound, and that one gets through. And Hingham on the board with their own icebreaker as they squeeze that past Sadaker. And so with 5:14 remaining second period action, Hingham on the board, now trailing by 3.
Hingham goal scored by number 87. Goal was unassisted. After the goal, 46 seconds into the second period.
Played around the near side corner. Coyotes in on the offense, looking for options. That one sticked away by Hingham. Racing back onto the defense. We see the Coyotes players, and that one shot. Taking a little bit of a hit on the way down, losing his balance. That one put into the net, and now Hingham closing the gap. With renewed energy, as Hingham now with 2 closely spaced goals, now trailing by 2 with 4:46 remaining second period action.
Hingham goal scored by number 5, the goal was unassisted. Time of goal, 7 minutes 14 seconds into the second period.
Played around the boards to the corner in the Hingham zone. Battling it out at the half boards as this one slips out to the point. Shot through the face-off circle and deflected wide. Still trying to clear the zone. Coyotes holding the line and now taken away. Hingham with a centering pass into the offensive zone. Shot wide. That one rebounds off the end boards. And a Hingham skater getting there quickly but unable to get a shot off. Played out to neutral ice once again. Hingham waiting to clear the zone, now racing through the slots, stolen away by the Coyotes. Sent back out to neutral ice. As this one wobbles its way back down into the Hingham zone. Racing in from the left wing side. In the face-off circle, Coyotes played off of the boards. That one comes out to neutral ice. From the right side, shot. That goes wide and into the glass. 3:23 remaining, second period action. You're watching Can-Am hockey. Played to the half boards on the left side. Cycled back down low. With help in the middle. And fanning on that one. Unable to hit the target. And now Hingham from the far side boards. Coyotes pushing it down the line into the slot as that one comes to the near side. Played to the half boards. And this one comes out to neutral ice. And stolen. A big play by Hingham with help at the top of the slot. That one sent in towards the net. Sadaker closing off the gap. Bouncing out in front, taken away by the Coyotes. And folks sitting on the edge of their seats as there's been a lot of intense action back and forth. Anything can happen at any moment. Played out to the right side. Hingham picks up the loose puck. Out along the far side boards. Picked up by Hingham. And now taken away by the Coyotes. Played out past the point. 1-on-2 with help coming up on the left side. And help as well on the right side. Passed up ahead. 99 seconds remaining, second period action. Hingham dropping it off, unable to connect. Looking for a shot. Played off the far side boards. Out past the point. Sent up through neutral ice. Hingham with it, handing it off to the weak side of the slot, unable to connect on that one. Out in front. That one slips past. From the half boards. Chipped up towards the point, unable to clear the zone. Played back down low. From the wide side of the face-off circle, brought down to the end boards. Looking for help as the Coyotes come out with it. Inside of a minute to go in the period. Coyotes up 4-2. Pass picked up at the top of the slot as this drifts out to the right wing. Bouncing behind the net off of the end boards. Centering pass out in front, taken away by Hingham. Played out to the point. Half minute to go in this second period. Poke checked away. And the Coyotes. An errant pass, handing it off to Hingham. Hingham dropped off towards the point. Trying to fire it back down low. And now tied up the half boards. Just a handful of seconds left in the period. Coyotes playing it back up the boards. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play. At the end of 2, Hingham putting up a couple. Drawing closer. Coyotes lead 4-2. We'll take a quick break and return for third period action. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey. We'll be right back.